Hi.
Hello. This is our first video.
As a married couple,
Wow.
look at our rings.
Star power. Take the Krusty Krab. All right. Well, what are we here to talk about?
So we're here on our honeymoon in a cabin in Pigeon Forge, Tennessee.
That's right. Pigeon Forge, Tennessee.
Yeah, home of.
The Brave.
Is Dolly Parton from here,
Is
or
that the
did
whole
she just make
United
a?
States? Dolly, I don't know Dolly. What's her motto?
Paula Deen.
Paula Deen is Dolly Parton's motto. Wow. So we're just here to talk about what we've done so far.
Yes. So we're here making a video so we can look back at it.
In years to come.
That's right. And remember what a great time we had together
Yeah.
here in the cabin and getting married. And it's a special moment in our lives that we wanted to talk about and reflect on.
Yeah.
Don't you want any future children to see their parents and say, wow, they must have had a lot of fun?
Yeah. They'll be saying, that was fun.
That was fun. They'll be saying. Or any family members, for that matter.
That's true.
Oh, tired. So we're filming this at like the very end of our time in the cabin. We leave tomorrow.
We don't leave tomorrow. We're going to Dollywood tomorrow.
No, we leave the cabin tomorrow.
Oh, well, this cabin. Then we're going to La Quinta.
Which is not a cabin, it's a chain. So we go from authentic cabin to the La Quinta Inn.
Yeah.
So how many days did we spend here? 4.
4.
Spend 4 days here.
Monday to Thursday.
And then Friday, La Quinta.
La Quinta.
So then we're at La Quinta for one night, and then our honeymoon is over, sadly. We're going to tell you about all of our time here so far. So we had a fantastic wedding. Everything went perfect, and it was beautiful, and the day went by so fast, and we cherished every moment of it.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's beautiful.
It went very well. You were a beautiful bride.
Thank you. And you were a handsome groom.
Lucky person.
Thank you, babe.
Yeah, it went great. It was very fast, but
Yeah, for a long day, it went by like that. And we just had a lot of fun. We didn't talk to each other for a while before, maybe like 24 hours beforehand. So it made the moment really special when we finally saw each other at the end of the aisle.
yeah, for sure.
Yeah. But there'll be plenty of video footage from that. So
Yeah.
So anyway, so then we woke up the next day, packed all of our stuff and headed to the car and drove a few hours over here to Tennessee. And then we entered our cabin.
Yeah, at a very late hour, but we did.
Yes, very late hour.
And
So the next day, what did we do?
we went to Parrot Mountain.
Parrot Mountain! We got to tell you guys about Parrot Mountain.
Yeah. Mountain of the birds. Parrots.
This has been like the best place ever, okay? Like, where else do you get to go and see all of these parrots around you? Not in cages, not parrots that you can't touch or hold or pet or cuddle or think about purchasing. Like, nothing like that. You can't find that anywhere else.
Yeah, I mean, we've been to some other places, and This was one like no other. There was a lot of, it was 3D action in the making.
So we'll tell you about our first day at Parrot Mountain. So we walked in.
Emphasis on the first day.
The first day, because later we have some more news to tell. So what did you think when we first pulled in?
It was a really nice place. It was on a steep hillside. We walked in and we got to see a bunch of different types of birds. We saw some African greys.
Curlies.
We saw some macaws, some scarlet macaws, some green wing macaws, some
toucans.
Rainbow macaws. I'm talking macaws, not toucans.
Oh.
But we did see some toucans.
Talking macaws.
Yeah, talking macaws.
Yeah, so these birds were the ones in cages that you're talking about, right? Like they were just like, or
Yeah.
out and about. They have perches all around.
Yeah. So you got to see them walk around, fly around, eat, drink some water. Yeah, and then we went to the petting area where you get to take your photo with a whole bunch of giant birds.
When you first get there, then they put all the birds all over your shoulder.
Yeah, like 6 or 7 of them.
You get to hold some.
And then you get to go pet a whole bunch of them because they've got like 50 birds.
I was just about to say 50. That's how much I estimated.
Wow, great minds think alike.
Yeah.
Yeah, you get to go pet them, see if they'll get on you, get bit if you want, and yeah, you just get to enjoy them.
If you want.
So we saw a lot of different ones. We got to touch a lot of different ones, got to pet a lot of different ones.
Cockatoos were my favorite ones going into it. Like, I wanted to see if I could hold a cockatoo. And I got to, and it was so great. And they're so fluffy and pretty. And the macaws are really friendly. And the curlies. He is an African gray whisperer over here. He got two African grays at one time. And we have a great picture that we'll show.
Yeah.
But he like showed no fear and put his fist up and got them. And now we're going to see if he can do that with Curl World at home.
Yeah, it's going to be a true test.
But my dream was to hold a pink cockatoo, and he was trying to get a pink cockatoo for me, which meant the world to me. It was very special that my husband tried to fulfill my dream.
Yeah, well, I got injured pretty badly.
Well, he was letting him pet him and stuff, and he was fluffing up, and then he was like, okay, come on. And he wouldn't come. He's like, I got to do it for my wife. And then he got...
Yeah, then he bit me.
Bad. I felt so bad.
I started bleeding profusely.
I looked over, and he's like, I got to go. He's holding his hand like this. I'm like, why? And he's like... And then I see, like, blood droplets, like, pouring down. I'm like, oh, my God, that's terrible. So we're like, this is, like, the very end of our experience. We've already spent hours in there loving on all the birds, and it was so much fun. And then this part, we're running through the park to try to find him a bathroom so he can like wash off his hands. And as we're running through, I'm trying to find someone with a first aid kit and like some cream to wipe it off too. And then blood's just like dripping everywhere. He's trying to hide it. It's like this whole big mess. And then he finally gets to the bathroom, like, I don't know how long later. And then I knocked on the guest ticket house. I was like, can I please have a first aid kit? And then they give me Band-Aids. And then it's pretty bad, though. It's just like a deep cut.
Yeah, just probably like bit right on a vein, so a lot of blood was flowing, but I was able to wash it up and get it healed, so it's just a small bruise on the hand, but...
Yeah, I'm glad he's okay and not damaged.
Yeah, could have like lost a finger or something.
No.
Could have been pretty bad.
But you here.
Could get like a prosthetic finger.
No.
So, but yeah, so that was...
Day one.
So, yeah, so our second day of the honeymoon, we went to a crime museum called Alcatraz East Crime Museum. and we saw a bunch of history of the different criminals that have occurred in America's history.
Yeah.
Um,
Different methods of like what they did to kill people back in the day. Like they hanged them, they chopped their head off, they tortured them, they nailed their ears to like wooden poles and shot at them. Firing squad. Remember they talked about the firing squad?
yeah,
Then there was a section like where you see like all the different criminals and their last meal that they decided to have when on death row. And one person chose vegetables and fruit, which I'm not sure why. But so Jeffrey Dahmer was mentioned, Charles Manson, all the different like killers.
yeah, a lot of them.
And then a whole bunch of like sections like forensics and how they do their job and discover like match the footprints of one criminal's like shoe to the actual pathway that he took to murder someone. DNA testing, and then it was a really long tour that was like hours and hours long.
Yeah,
We were like really tired by the 9/11 section. They had like a video going on about 9/11, and then we sat down and we're like, our feet, they hurt.
yeah, it was a long time. I think we were in there for like 3 hours. So
But it's like, it's so many like passages that you have to read and all these different stories to digest. So we tried our best to read through most of them. I would say like at least 75% we got to, maybe.
yeah,
It was a lot. But it was fun. It was very good information. I had a lot of fun doing that. And then at the very end, we got to see OJ's getaway Bronco. So that was cool. They had the actual car there to see.
yeah.
And
O.J.
then
Simpson.
OJ
Simpson.
Then we went to Mellow Mushroom and had like the most delicious pizza ever.
Yeah, it was really good. We still have some we have to eat.
I know. I'm excited about that.
Yeah.
We had buffalo tempeh, vegan cheese, onions, banana peppers,
Tomatoes.
tomatoes. We get basil.
No.
No.
Oh, we did actually.
We did.
Yeah.
It was
We
really,
did
really
basil.
good.
It was awesome. It was really good.
And then what else did we do? Was this Ferris wheel?
Yes.
And then we're like, hey, let's go golfing. But then on the way to golfing, we saw the Ferris wheel. And we're like, that'd be great to try to go on that. So we parked our car and walked like 25 minutes to the Ferris wheel. And when we got there, we waited in a really long line to get the tickets.
It's like an hour and 15 minutes.
No, to get the tickets. It was like 30 minutes or something.
Yeah, we probably waited 20, 30 minutes for that.
And then we walked over to the Ferris wheel, and it was like all the way backed up, like a line all the way almost to the ticket booth. And yeah, I waited over there for a while. But it was nice getting to go in the Ferris wheel and seeing all the sights, and it's pretty.
Yeah, you get a nice overview of the mountains, Smoky Mountains. It
Yeah.
was really nice.
This one point, we were like stuck at the top, and we're like, what if this thing just like dropped? Would we die?
Yeah.
Probably.
Yeah, we would. I
Because
tried
it
to
was swinging a little bit.
point
Scary.
out some of the pins that were shaking. Acting like it was getting loose as we were riding it.
Oh, that was scary.
It was cool.
It was cool.
But yeah, I think that's about it. Then we came home.
Then we came home. Oh, we went in the hot tub. So we made sure to get a cabin with a hot tub, but it was kind of hot last night. But we're like, we have to go in the hot tub anyway. We're here. So we went in the hot tub, and we almost got lulled into a deep sleep and fell in. Like, it was so hot in the hot tub that like we almost melted away. Like, could barely get out.
Yeah, it was like total relaxation. For just like was gonna like pass out and drown. And it was ridiculously hot.
It was really hot.
If I ever get sick again, I'm just gonna dunk myself in a hot tub like that to break the fever, because I could break a fever in 2 seconds sitting in that pool.
Yeah. So we were like delirious when we got out of it. We had to get ice and like put it on our head.
Yeah, it was pretty bad. But yeah, that sums up day 2.
Yeah, it was fun though.
Yeah.
And yeah, I guess the first, not the first night, the second night we also went in the hot tub. That time for like 3 hours until his feet were like swollen up like
I
this.
know. Yeah, I guess I had some crazy reaction to the hot tub when you sit in it for 3 hours. My feet were like on fire. Both of my feet were like swollen up and extremely itchy, and it's like thinking I was having like an allergic reaction or something. It was very weird. But then finally, after like 20 minutes, it settled, and my feet returned to their normal size.
Yeah,
But it was weird.
that was weird. Scary.
Yeah.
You're always getting like hurt or like allergic reactions or something happening. But
Yeah.
luckily today nothing happened to you, so that's good.
It's been an eventful week of injuries.
Oh, and at the wedding he got like a finger injury too or something, right?
If something happened with my tendon, I don't know. My like index finger tendon was like swollen up or strained or something. Not sure how I got it.
Yeah. So then today we woke up, we watched some Impractical Jokers and Game Show Network and drank some coffee and hung out. And then we're like, you know what we really want to do today? Go to Parrot Mountain again.
This was her idea.
Well, I remember you bringing it up to me. Like, okay, you want to go to Parrot Mountain? I was like, yes, I would love to.
Yeah, because she really wanted to, and I could tell. So we went
That was really nice of you.
again.
Again.
No, I had a lot of fun. It was cool going back.
It was fun. And if you didn't go the second time, you wouldn't have got to see how friendly and loving the pink cockatoo is, because this time
I finally got one of them
he picked it up,
Yeah.
and cuddled with him.
Yeah. We made amends.
Yes. So
So
complete story there.
yeah.
But yeah, on the way to Parrot Mountain, we got like super nauseous for some reason. We're like driving around these curvy roads and like, bleh. We didn't throw up, but got really nauseous.
Yeah, I don't know. Apparently lost my stomach is not as immune to that as it used to be.
Mine either.
But well, we made it, and we were there for like another 5 hours today. So
Okay, so today at Parrot Mountain, 5 hours. Okay, 5 hours, and this time we knew what we were coming for. We went straight to the place with all the birds hanging out in their perches, like getting ready to come up to us. And we started out like in the back. You know, it was less crowded because we went a little bit later in the day, which was kind of nice. And immediately I bonded to a red macaw.
oh yeah, sangria.
Sangria. She was very, very sweet. And she stepped up on me immediately and then loved being on my shoulder and just cleaned her feathers off and put her head next to mine for a while. We'll show you a picture of that too. And it was very sweet. I liked it a lot, but it was also hard to get the macaw off. It's like, hey, you want to go on the perch? It's like, no. So we just hung out.
Yeah, she stayed on for like 20 minutes. It was a long time.
Yeah. And at this time, he's getting curlies to pay attention to him, the African grays.
Yeah, I was trying to keep myself entertained. So I hung out with them for a little bit.
Yeah, that was sweet. And then after, what did we do after?
That's when then I had that crazy cockatoo on me, like pecking my ear and face.
This cockatoo like cleaning the insides of his ear and stuff.
It's weird having a bird tongue in your ear. It's very disturbing. I'm troubled by that.
You're like, this feels weird.
I might never recover. To live with that
His
for the
tongue
rest of
was
my
like
life now. Yeah. Anyway.
You have to live with that for the rest of a bird tongue in you.
I have nightmares about it now. But then I had that, and Then I met that bluebird. That was pretty cool. I forget what, we don't know what that's called yet.
We don't know what that is called, but it's a huge, like it's bigger than a macaw. All blue, big beak that like curved.
Yeah.
So,
Giant beak.
and he was very brave because he went up to this bird and it says, "Don't touch.
Yeah.
I could bite," or whatever. And then he started petting him. Oh, he also had like yellow rings around his eye.
Yeah.
And yeah, so he started petting him and stuff, and the bird was like loving it, lifting up its one leg, and like he spent like, I don't know, an hour petting this bird, probably.
It was a long time.
And at that same time, there was a cockatoo behind him, a pink cockatoo, named George, and he was very friendly. And then I ended up spending like an hour with George, and I picked him up, and
Yeah.
there'll be another picture. There's gonna be so many pictures of these birds. We're just gonna have to like cycle through them.
Is that a
they get-
montage?
Montage. So me and George cuddled together, and then George and I sat down and like just cuddling. It's very sweet. And then it was time to go, so then I had to leave George. Also, George was used a lot for their pictures. So they're like, "Hey, let me pick him up and use him for a picture, and then come
Yeah.
back." And so George is very sweet. So we ended this parrot experience with going into the section where they have parrots and birds that are young babies for sale. So you get to go in and kind of like hang out with them. And the first day I saw this really cute cockatoo, all white, and there were two of them there. This is the umbrella cockatoo, right?
Yeah.
And one of them really bonded with me the first day. And then the second day, I found out which one it was. And then we hung out for a long time just cuddling in the corner. It was very sweet. And then I asked the lady, "How much is this bird?" And she goes, "That would be $5,999. So I was like, "Oh, thanks."
Which won't be happening.
Nope.
No bird. Too pricey.
It's really pricey, but very, very cute.
Yeah.
But they can live to 65 years old.
Yeah. That's a long time.
You have to really commit.
Yeah. That's a long commitment.
You have to write the bird in your will. Sometimes people die before their birds die. It's a thing.
Yeah.
But it was very, very cute. I'll miss him.
Hopefully he'll have a good owner.
Yeah. A rich owner.
Yeah. Or in 2 years we'll come back and he'll still be there,
Yeah.
needing a home.
Yeah.
Maybe he'll be for $600 then.
Because he'll be like a 2-year-old cockatoo.
The longer he stays, the cheaper he gets.
We could always rescue a cockatoo, though. Like someone whose owner died or...
That's true. Yeah, I want one that's like 2 years left.
He wants a 63-year-old cockatoo. 2 years left.
I want an old, extremely wise cockatoo.
All right, he has like this obsession with like, we can't keep it too long or something like this, afraid of like the bird living to 65.
Yeah.
I get it. I understand.
I want to be 80 years old and still have a bird.
What's wrong with that?
Yeah, that's true.
I don't know. Yeah, I get it. I know. It's a lifelong commitment.
Yeah, it is.
So that was a whole lot of fun. We're so happy we went there again. Yeah, and one of the workers recognized us. They're like, "Hey, welcome to Parrot Mountain." He's like, "Wait a second, have you guys been here like recently?"
Yeah.
Like, yeah, we have. So then after that, we went and picked up ice, and then we came back to the cabin and cooked Beyond Burgers on the grill and had a nice dinner together. And now we're going to play some pool
Yeah.
up here on the first floor of the cabin. And then that will cap off our night here. And tomorrow we'll pack up, go to La Quinta, hopefully drop off our stuff, and then go to Dollywood. So we're going to be at Dollywood all day tomorrow. So riding roller coasters, checking out the whole theme park, and looking at rides that would probably make us too nauseous that we can't ride. Just saying, hey. And
No, I'm still roller coasters are still. I've still got it for them.
yeah, I think we'll do all the roller coasters, I think.
Yeah.
And that's it. Then we'll go back to La Quinta and say, hey, we're at La Quinta. Woo! We love La Quinta. We love it. And then we'll go to bed and then we'll wake up. And then the most special part about our trip is coming. He promised we
We
could have
leave.
Taco Bell
Oh yeah, that too.
on Saturday.
Yeah,
Yep.
I guess so for lunch. Since we'll be driving home,
Yeah. We'll drive home.
and we'll need something. We'll need
Yes.
food that's fast. So
Taco Bell or Burger King. So many choices.
yeah.
But we
Well-
have to go pick up our vanilla bean and macchiato too. So.
Yeah, our dogs. It was great without them.
I was like, did you miss our dogs? He's like, no. No, I didn't. He doesn't mean it, vanilla bean and macchiato.
Just
Yeah, but it would have been chaotic with them here. So we're
Yeah.
really thankful to my mom for watching them. So
thanks, Mom Archibald.
thank you, Mom Arkamoon. That was great. And that's about it. So thanks for hearing about our honeymoon. And we're about to go play some pool. And I'll put in some shots of our cabin here.
Yeah.
I'll go film around. So thanks so much.
Thanks for tuning in. Tune in next
Bye.
time.
To hear about our next honeymoon. No.
Yeah.
No, we think for our 1 year anniversary, though, we want to do something together. Nice.
Well, yeah, we're gonna do Ireland, which was our original honeymoon plan.
Yeah, we originally wanted to go to Ireland, so we're going to look at booking that for a 1 year anniversary.
But hashtag coronavirus.
Hopefully, by October of next year, the travel ban will be lifted and we will get to go.
Yeah.
If not, we'll still think of something else here in the States. So, all right.
Until then,
Love you.
love you. Wow.
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 What was this?
Lost in the woods.